Okay, so this is recording in Camtasia, and what I'm going to demonstrate is how Camtasia can record and edit and record what's on the screen. It can record the person, and it can edit. You can edit in it, and you can upload it directly to YouTube once it's edited. So I'm going to do that. And the thing I'm going to record is like we're going through Blinkbook and doing the steps. And excuse me, we're at step 1. Begin your book's journey. So I'm making an audio and video of my screen and my talking, and it should also record what the people say in the video. Okay, so step 1, begin your book's journey. Then I'm going to test the audio in Evernote. So this is, you click on the plus, white plus inside of a blue circle, a blue sphere, and you can tell it's recording because it shows the red bar with the counting. The count is active. And so I'm testing that, and then I'm testing also to see if the audio from the video that's on the screen. It's not a YouTube video. It's a proprietary
as Teddy mentioned earlier, the more you can just keep feeding in, the more information, the more sort of detail, the better the output will be. So don't forget that. You can't overextend this information, make it relevant. So you get the option here to confirm that this is your topic, or you can go back and edit it, but we're going to go for this.
Okay, I'm going to slow it down for this purpose and then go back so that I have the first step documented here. And go back. So we're starting at the very beginning.
Peter, I'm going to show my age here. We always had one raised earlier. So I'm just going to come in here. I'm just going to get rid of. So this is when you come in. This is your very first introduction to Blinkbook. You've got that the introductory video, which you'll watch, and that'll talk you a bit through it. But this is the very first start. And this is the beginning of your journey. This is really exciting. So this is where I was going to ask you to share just your vision, a couple of sentences about the topic that you find. Now remember, as in the previous videos, you've already done your profit assessment. This is really important. You've done your profit assessment. You've checked all this, the viability of this topic, and you're bringing this topic over here. So I'm going to bring in, now this is one that Teddy and I just decided we would do this topic, which we thought might be quite interesting. Now that's more than probably 1 to 4 sentences, but it is just giving some information.
So the instruction is share your vision in 1 to 4 sentences and less than 800 words, or is that 800 characters? I might be 800 characters. 1 to 4 sentences to lay the foundation for your story. Okay, so I'm going to put that in my Evernote. Oh yeah, I'm going to tag my Evernote Blinkbook, because we want to give them full credit for their work, and we want to get synergy from our membership in KPI. And now that I'm finally doing something, I want to get their help at doing this quickly because of my unknown how much treatment is going to interfere with how much I feel like doing anything. So it's share your vision in 1 to 4 sentences to lay the foundation for your story. Story. Okay, story. And we did it once for the the book that Haley's going to work on. So this I will be giving her so that she has a clear vision of what she's supposed to do. And so she's going to be doing the nitty gritty of this. Like, so I'm giving her an outline that says that it's how to get a bill passed in Nevada, or is sort of a tentative idea, but it's how to use AI to help the people in Nevada who are trying to get legislation passed against very powerful opposition. And so the hook is that we're relating it to the HOA. HOA homeowners are, form, I think, the majority of the people in Nevada, and certainly the majority of the people who are new to Nevada in the last decade or two, because virtually all of the new construction is in an HOA. And so this book would be not just a generic thing of going to all of the websites, that anybody could Google, but it's to really help somebody who is trying to solve problems that people in HOAs have by, them not only understanding the technical, here's the legislative calendar, here's the names and addresses and contact information of the state legislators and their assistants, and here's like the link to Nellis and the state legislator site and so forth. But it will have the hook that here's all the ways that things, HOA legislation, can get stopped by the very powerful adversaries in CAI, the Community Association Institute Legislative Task Force, is very successful in squashing any bill that is in favor of the interests of HOA homeowners and skew the legislation. Even if we have good stuff, they can take it away by, all manner of trickery and so forth. So this is to get people to be able, grassroots efforts to be able to succeed by us giving people AI tools to overcome what's stopping them from getting legislation passed that will solve their problems, and putting in there stuff related to another example, and Haley may be able to find other better ones, but like the other example is the mobile driver's license, and get that to be, it was passed in 21 in Nevada, and it's 25 now, the last half of 25, and it's not been implemented. And why? So a deep research into why that particular bill and maybe a few others were not implemented, or the spirit of the law that was passed was not implemented. What's going on there is kind of the formula that we want for nationwide. So we could go to the HOA reform leaders, Patrick, somebody who's nationwide head, and talk with Kathy Morey and get all the people that she's got in California and in Arizona. I mean, Mike Koser is in Nevada, and he knows people in Arizona. And then there's also the guy I like to read about, constitutional government, and I'm blanking on his name. But anyway, so we have people in states like Florida, I think is one of the people Kathy recommended. Anyway, Jason's in Florida. So we have ways of getting to the states that have the most HOA issues. And so those would be the next books that would be published, would be other ones where the HOA issues are big, and we want to help grassroots movements for HOA reform, particularly things related to our constitutional rights. Okay, so we wrote a vision that was shorter than that, and Brandon's got it. So I'm going to move on and do a different one. Okay, so this, I'm making a template, I think. Okay, I'll transcribe this. So I'll put down here that it is click to finish adding tag. What's wrong here? Okay, so now I have a transcript of what I said, and this is probably in Camtasia, which is, I think, recording right now. This is my first test of Camtasia. Okay, so this is about the book. Okay, then here would be in 800 words or characters. It's got to be characters. Or less. Give. It's got to be characters. In 800 characters or less. Give the best Jeez, twice I tried it with it, I missed. Okay. Update. Log now. Can't believe I keep screwing that up. Okay. So when Brandon gets back, we'll go over that. And Okay, so um, so KT. Have we bought any? I want to use them today. Okay, so I'm telling KT I want to I have to remember to turn the microphone off when I'm talking to the recording. So have we bought any? I'm asking KT. These are the blank books. I want to use one, maybe two. Their stuff is excellent. I am going to work on some stuff that I want to share with them to suggest that we collaborate with them on our book series, how to use AI to learn how to learn anything. For example, I want to use it to collaborate with Calum Wanderlutz on how to build how to use AI to personal knowledge management system in Obsidian, and the book would be based on his stuff, and how to protect your personal intellectual property and how to collaborate with others to use their brilliant stuff in a how to use AI to learn how to learn that subject. And it would be in the book series, and we would learn it by the collaboration, and they would advertise their product by the publication. A subject we need to know. And how successful it is. Of the book. Another example is how to use Mark J. Kohler's materials to create a tax-efficient business and estate plan. And I would ask him to fix all the stupid mistakes I made and help me get my trifecta right and do my 24 personal taxes that are due on October 15th, and the business taxes that are due for the tax year 24-25 tax year that ends on September 1st or 6th. I'm going to say 5th, September 5th. You should think of doing this for your learning Molly's stuff. Alrighty then. Okay, so now how do I make a template in Evernote? Since we're using Evernote until we get the thing for, okay, now I'm going to record here. I'm putting this second recording in the template because this, we're going to do some examples. So this will be kind of a big note rather than really the template. Okay. Somehow I screwed up this. I'm trying to... okay, so now I've made Blinkbook AI, and I'm going to put template, but it's really a template creation that includes... why isn't this going? Oh, something's going wrong with my setting up tags on here. I don't know. Okay, so I'll put audio. It's not recognizing me. None of them worked. I've never had that happen before. But I just exit out and put it back in, and it goes. So that's what I'll do. Okay, so we're going to get from Brandon the one that we wrote. So this best description is like a system instruction. Best description for the whole process. Okay, so this one, let's see. Best practices. We did. Okay, so this one is, so I guess we need to summarize these. And so we're doing that with the Recorder app using Google Docs. Let's see if the AI in, what do we want the AI to do? Okay, so let's see if Evernote's AI does this. We're highlighting my first audio and selecting AI. Okay, for some reason selecting that when an audio is in process, it is not happening. So I'm turning this off and see if I can use AI to summarize the first video recording before I go on. This is the second recording I'm stopping. Transcribing. Okay, so that one's ready now. Okay, that was the problem. So now I'm going to highlight this one. Or I could just highlight everything and ask AI, summarize. So these are the choices the AI will do inside of Evernote. Summarize, paraphrase, fix typos, help me write, humanize, translate, write as. So let's try summarize. Paragraph extended bullet. Okay, so we'll make it a bullet. Okay, so the summary they came up with is Exploring Blinkbook, a guide to sharing your vision. Users start their journey by clicking a plus icon to record their vision. The introduction video provides an overview of Blinkbook's process. Participants must share their vision in 1 to 4 sentences, focusing on topic relevance. The goal is to assist grassroots movements in navigating HOA legislative changes. The project aims to leverage AI tools to empower individuals against influential opposition in legislation. So we'll copy that and save it. So this is Evernote AI summary. Okay, and so we've got that. And this is the first step in Blinkbook. Okay, I want to do this one. Okay, Brendan, you're just here when I'm finishing a test. Did you write that stuff down like somewhere?
I'm sorry, what stuff?
That one that you worked on, like,
Oh yeah, I sent it to you in an email.
it's in an email?
Yeah, I got the AI version. It's 800 characters.
Okay, so
It's actually a really good, I thought it was a really good summary.
okay, so I'm going to find my email and
It's set up with the shared.
Oh.
Your shared account.
okay. Okay, let's see. I'm looking for okay. So
That's
did
the PDF transcript of my video. If you go back, that's the transcript from my video. It's like
one more?
I just sent it to you. It's right there.
800.
Yeah, 800. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
A step-by-step playbook for grassroots activists working to pass legislation in Nevada. This practical guide offers actionable strategies for drafting bills, building support, securing legislative sponsors, and includes contact info for key lawmakers and aides. Oh, I turned off my recorder there. Okay, so I'm going to record that again. Okay, so this Evernote audio recording is what Brandon got AI to produce from the draft that we wrote using Blinkbook AI model for the first step in the process of building a book with the AI assistant. And this is the book that Haley's going to be working on. A step-by-step playbook for grassroots activists working to pass legislation in Nevada. This practical guide offers actionable strategies for drafting bills, building support, securing legislative sponsors, and includes contact info for key lawmakers and aides. It features relatable stories, guidance on choosing and analyzing bills, and introduces AI tools to empower activists. Designed to build confidence and provide resources, this book helps everyday people turn their ideas into real legislative change. Okay. Now I'm getting it to transcribe it, and we'll call it, what did you use? ChatGPT?
Yeah.
Okay, so this will be ChatGPT rewrite, or what do we say?
Oh, rephrase.
Rephrasing
And yeah, for 800 characters.
our draft to less than, that's greater than, less than 800 characters. Okay, and so I'm making this a large header because this is going to give us a protocol for tracking each step that we go through in Evernote, because I've already paid for the year, and so we may as well, I've got 6 seats.
Mm-hmm.
We may as well do it in this one place that
Yeah, that makes sense.
okay, and so like this,
And make good on the money. How much do they charge
it was 1,500 for six people.
for a year?
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to use it.
Yeah. Okay. So this template, I mean, Evernote makes its own templates, but this is a template preparer, I guess.
Uh-huh.
And so if we get an agent to do stuff,
Mm-hmm.
we'll provide the input, and then we sort of track each step. So like this will be step 1.
Mm-hmm.
And then I made I said so you click on the plus, white plus, because in here that's how you get to, what is wrong with this thing? Anyway, like there's a thing up here that is normally like there,
Mm-hmm.
that is how you get to the audio recording
Okay.
feature inside of Evernote. See, like this is blue right here.
Yes, nice. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And usually when something isn't there that I think is going to be there, it's because I am not finished whatever I was doing. I forget to press send. I just like am in the middle of something, go do something else, and then when I come back, I can't figure out why it's grayed out what I was doing. But it's almost always because I left something open, unfinished, and it won't let me move on until I find out what I haven't done.
Right.
Okay, so
So Evernote, do you want to use that for the audio recordings?
no, because it has a 25 megabyte
Oh.
limit, and you know if you go over it, then you're stuck. You can't get it, or I.
Even with the membership, the $1,500 doesn't get you more than 25. Oh.
Well, I mean, maybe it does, but I don't know how. I mean,
Maybe that's the capacity for any individual recording.
yeah, it's any individual recording.
Okay.
But if you're not paying attention,
You could easily go over, and then you're getting cut off, quarter way through your thing,
and then you can't open the other part. Sometimes it won't transcribe the other part.
I see.
And it's a proprietary
File.
.w and so that's the reason that I keep thinking Obsidian. We can get somebody to build the template, for the recording, do all that stuff in Obsidian, but or maybe we could get Evernote to do what we want, but I just haven't been able to. Okay, so so this is the untitled note. Step 1 is the note this I was working on.
Mm-hmm.
So like when you go to it, like you are, I mean, like my default is it goes to KPI and KPI planning. That's the default notebook. So
tab it goes to, yeah.
So I actually don't know how to change that, but I do have other places in here, like let's see, spaces.
Oh, yeah.
So this was where I had all my White Sage stuff, and that was the default stuff. So I've got all kinds of personal stuff in there, all kinds of other crap. And then I thought, well, maybe I should sort that. And then I started HOA form legislation. and I either copied or took files from this. And so, but anyway, there's like thousands of these, and like you have access to all of it, and not my 415 legislation, but you, I think,
Yeah, I see the members up there.
no, that's the one. So I'll have to share with you the other space, because see, they're not, she has it, but I'm just like gonna remove her and remove Tara from this access so we can, and we got to have NTKJ shared. At Gmail. We need to take a break pretty soon. I'll
Okay.
start getting rummy. Okay, and then we need to. Stellar is the one.
Yeah.
Well, wait. Let's try. Okay. That's the default place. So, Stellar.
There. It came up right there.
Okay. And that's the correct one?
Yeah, solution.
Okay, so take an invite and then you can tell me if I need to do anything else.
Okay.
Okay, so let's just go to the Camtasia and see if it recorded. Okay, so stop recording.